We're walking across the bridge now. It is really high up. If you don't like heights, I recommend you take the bus at 125th Street. It's a lot uphill. It's not as narrow as I thought it would be though, so that's good. Oh, hi, super backlit. All that walking, we got eggs hatching. Shellnet is number 1. Number 2. Hey, a Mime Junior. Alright. Not shiny though. Another Mime Junior. Wow, okay. Good batch so far. Goomy. Ooh, okay. Shellnets. Come on, shiny. Ooh. I called it. It was a shiny Timbor. Holy Miltank. Oh, Axio. Wow, I called the shiny though. What? No way. I'm so glad I screen recorded that then. Wow. Newcastle, South Wales. New South Wales. Sorry. Newcastle, New South Wales. Hey. Awesome. Hey, we got a shiny out of the batch. Not the one we needed, but I'll take it. Let's open some gifts. Get some more second kilometer eggs. I think I'm almost out of opening gifts now too, so let's get to it. Folks, I cannot stress this enough. From Ward's Island Bridge to here has been about 10-15 minutes. Ow. Some bug in my leg. This is the first bit of shade we've gotten, so sunscreen is a must here. Like I mentioned, it's only like 70 degrees today. It's nice, there's a breeze, but the sun is out. In August, it's gonna be about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Translation for Celsius on the screen here. And it is gonna be 100% humidity, roughly. So, sunscreen, water bottle, refillable water bottle, snacks if you need it, and bring a towel too. Bring a small towel to wipe your sweat off. We did that in Japan. Japan was like similar in temperatures, 100% humidity, almost 100 degrees in the summer. Yeah, a towel. It's nice. Niantic booked this out, this is probably where the PvP is going to be, is my guess. I don't know. Just a suspicion. Oh, maybe the soccer field's over here? There's a big old field over here, so I'm guessing there's going to be tents. Some biomes over here for sure. And you have a big old field like this, you can't not. You totally can't not. It's going to be beautiful though. I will also say you can probably hear it from the mic, but it is pretty breezy on this island. So that's a nice touch. Wasn't so much the case in Japan despite being by the water also, but this isn't too bad. Not too bad, as long as you can hide in the shade under these giant trees, which are pretty cool. This is the ferry pier I was talking about. Hopefully it opens and people can use it and then walk up and down this path to do the Go festivities. And I think on this side is supposed to be a golf center, but I'm pretty sure it's overrun. I don't know. Let's keep walking. That's the 125th Street RFK Bridge that you would take and come down here. I don't know what the exit is. Somewhere. I don't know. If you take the bus, you just get off at the first stop, then you get to the island. It's not that hard. This is the first public bathroom I've seen, plus a water fountain, plus city bike docks. So if you wanted to bike across, in theory you can, you just gotta make sure there's docking spots. Otherwise, you can't. Picnic area. Also, the building back there is where I get my groceries delivered from. That's cool. They start in here, elevated all the way around here, and it is 3:44. What time did we start this walk? Yeah, that took a long time. I don't know, there's a lot of parts of the park that are closed off right now. I hope they're fixed by the end of it. Some green fields and stuff. Like this area right here, Harlem River event area, seems to be probably one of the main areas that they're gonna hold stuff. I don't know about these baseball fields, and I don't know about these fields over here, but I don't know. It's gonna be a far walk for the folks that are coming from here. Unless for some reason they decide that this bottom part of the park, which is Ward's Island Park, becomes part of Randall's Island Park as well, and the whole thing is GoFest. But I'll do a lot of walking, TBH. This park reminds me a lot of Montreal, where it was kind of its own little island, and it was big. Not as much nature, but it was big. And now we head up this area to cross the bridge into the Bronx. It's actually pretty far, despite the water being a pretty short area. The bridge itself is pretty far. So, let's go. Oh my god. Okay. Again, would not recommend walking if you are afraid of heights. This little barrier is actually pretty short. It goes just above my belly button. So, we're going pretty high up too, and we're about to be walking next to the highway traffic. So, again, if you are scared of heights, I would recommend taking the bus. Oh. It's not that bad. Up here at the top is not that bad because the barrier is much higher. But yeah, even this side, the barrier is much higher. But climbing that little path up, also I'm the only one walking this. I don't know. There are actually a good amount of people in the park for sports, which I guess makes sense too because there's a lot of sports fields. But otherwise, yeah, I really only go to that park for sports or musical festivals or whatever. That's where we came from, and this is where we have to go. There are stairs, not accessible. And that's it for our adventures exploring Randall's Island today. Let me know in the comments below what you think. It was roughly a 4-mile walk. You can see my Google map history here. It says I walked about 5 miles today, but there's a weird anomaly where it thought I drifted back to Manhattan and back from Randall's Island, which did not happen. So I would take off about a mile on that. But the park is deceptively big. 4 miles is a lot. If you're a person that does not do that much walking, GoFest is going to be a lot of walking, but to get there, I mean, you might as well take the bus then, because the bus is going to drop you right off in the park. The park is really big. There's a lot of different sections. I'll be curious to see how they divide it up and bring all the adventures over and the different biomes and things like that. It's a big park. Reminds me, like I said, of Montreal when they did Safari Zone and the little raceway park thing. Raceway park. There was a lot more greenery in Montreal, but this one, I don't know. And I will say also, I did not take the entrance from Queens, which is actually the farthest bridge to walk, so for anyone I gave that advice to, just keep that in mind. When you're coming from Queens, it is going to be the longest walk. You can, in fact, bike it, so you can, you know, if you have a bike, or you rent a bike or something, or you can take a city bike, like I said, but you gotta make sure that there are going to be docks in Randall's Island, so just be mindful of that, because if there's no docks, you're kind of screwed. You're gonna have to bike back off the island to find a dock. If you're afraid of heights, walking across those bridges will not be fun. Recommend taking the bus instead. Looking at the park now and the size of it, in theory, you could take an Uber or Lyft to it if you really need the accessibility. However, again, I would advise you to just keep in mind the traffic is going to be very, very heavy. There's going to be a lot going on. Just in general, like the traffic patterns on the weekend there, it's gonna be packed. Plus, Ubers, Lyfts, taxis are actually really expensive. I will give you an example. I've mentioned that I live 15 to 20 minutes away from the park, and I took a Lyft back home. There was one, a lot of traffic, so it ended up taking like 30 minutes. But two, I will be fully transparent, it cost me $40 for a 30-minute ride. It stings a little bit, but hey, I was there on a mission and I was doing the work for y'all so you could see what it's like there. Let me know in the comments below what you think, what else you want to know about New York City, what else you want to know about the park. Maybe I can do a little bit more research. I can look into it for y'all. Good luck, and we'll see you here in New York in August for GoFest 2023. Bye!